Holly from Love the Planet. We are the new YouTube channel that bring you the reviews of the best vegan, cruelty-free and where possible plastic-free products too. So today we're looking at a bit of sports nutrition. I do loads of sport, I run marathons and various things, and I'm always looking for some sort of vegan protein to boost me. Now it's pretty tough, particularly when I first began, like about 2 years ago, there was hardly anything. Now there's suddenly loads on the market. So I've been looking at all the labelling, the packaging, I've been trying them all out, and hopefully I'm going to bring you today the ones that I think are the best. Now the biggest problem I think is when you are not a vegan and you buy a protein bar, normally it's about 200 calories and you get about 20 grams of protein. Now what I have found being a vegan is that you have 200 calories but you normally only get about 10 grams of protein. So ones like, we've got the Carb Killer. I mean, it tastes really good, but again, it's around 200 calories and you're getting about 10 grams. We've got the nut butter bars from Cliff, the Battle-Oat cookie, which I actually really like, but again, it's like 213 calories and you're only looking at 10 grams of protein. And the Tribe double chocolate brownie, actually really delicious as well, but again, it's over 200 calories, it's only 10 grams of protein. So I thought, that's not fair. Why do they get 200 calories but they get double the amount of protein? So I went on a hunt. And the new bar that I've come to find is the PhD Smart Protein. Now finally this is like for like, so it's roughly, depending on what flavour you get, about 200 to 250 calories, and it's normally from 20 to 23 grams of protein. These are actually really nice. They're really good. They're kind of chewy. I'll cut it open in a minute so you can see it. There's only about 4 grams of sugar in each bar, so they're quite decent. The only negative about this one is that they do contain soy protein isolate. Now, I have watched a lot of documentaries and I've done a lot of reading on various things, and I know that soy protein isolate isn't the best way to get your vegan protein. It does have some other negative effects. If you want to Google that, you'll see. However, in moderation, if you're not having loads of it and it's not in your protein shakes as well, I don't see how it can be a big problem. For this on the run, pretty decent. Then the other one that I'm going to be properly looking at today is Misfits. I really like Misfits. They do some really good snacks, and this is a teeny weeny little snack, so it's only 100 calories but it's 10 grams of protein. So if you were going to do the like for like, just have 2 bags and then you've got your 200 calories and your 20 grams of protein. But actually I quite like having half, and quite often I actually cut the PhD bars in half as well, because they are quite filling. Now these I think are a little bit better, because they are made of entirely natural things, so there's no isolate in here. It's pea protein isolate, not soy protein isolate, so I know that it's better for you. It's also completely natural, so it's made, there's seeds in there, there's different fruit extracts with sweeteners. There is nothing weird or abnormal in here. So straight away, I think if you wanted a natural snack, you'd go for this one. However, one of my friends said, oh yeah, but there's more carbs in them. And she's right, there are more. There are only slightly more. I mean, if you don't want to be pernickety about it. But some people do look for the like lowest carbs possible, highest protein possible, in which case you'd want to go for this one. But this one, you're still getting the right amount of protein. So what I'll do is I'm going to cut it open for you so you can actually see what it's like inside. Oh god, I can't open it. So I'm opening the PhD one first. This is the chocolate brownie flavour, but they do have others. They've got toffee popcorn, they've got a cashew coconut. They're all actually really nice. And if you can see, I'm going to bring it right close actually. Can you see, is it going to focus on it? It's like chewy inside. It's kind of a little bit mushy. I mean, it doesn't taste like a brownie, I'm going to be honest with you. It's definitely not like having a brownie. And you can taste the protein in it, so you know when you get that slightly kind of, not bitty, but a bit like floury. That floury texture is there. You will feel the flouriness, but obviously that's the protein powder. But the flavour's very nice. It is quite sweet. You can tell that it's not naturally sweetened because it is a bit like... but again, it's nice. It's like a treat. Now I'll show you the Misfits. Easier to open. And they come in little balls. I don't know if that's going to do the blurry thing again. But these are tiny little balls. And actually, if I cut one of those in half for you as well, they are the same texture all the way through. And you can see the nuts inside, which are really nice for texture. Now these do not taste floury in the slightest. They taste very natural, quite kind of sweet. They're the chocolate orange flavour. They do also come in coconut flavour. Be careful if you're ordering them because they do have a chocolate flavour, but that's whey protein, it's not vegan. So do be careful. So best ones I would say are, if you're going for the PhD Smart Protein, the toffee popcorn is actually the nicest flavour, probably followed by the cashew coconut. Obviously it's preferences. However, don't have these too often just because of all the horrible things that we hear about soy protein isolate. However, if you need a quick fix, they're in Holland and Barrett. They're about £2.49. However, quite often they're on a deal, so you can grab them on the go. Good stuff. Misfits balls, now you can buy them online. They do big bulk buys, so I bought 3 boxes for like 30 quid or something like that, but it depends. I got a deal, so you got to go online and see what their current deal is, and it's a pack of 12, and they'll have different prices for the packs of 12, but there's always an offer, save 10%, save 15%, so it's hard to put an actual price on it. If you're buying separately, they are available in Sainsbury's, and they're normally about £1.40. They did have a sale on where they were £1, so I bought 10, as you do, but roughly you're looking at about £1 to £1.75 a bag for those, depending on what deal you can get and where you're getting them from. And £2.49 for the PhD Smart Proteins. Now I'm not saying that any of the other ones are bad, particularly the Tribe brownie is really nice. The only thing is I was just looking for the ones that were the highest amount of protein with the lowest amount of calories to try and get that like for like experience that people that aren't vegan get. So hopefully that's helpful. So when you're out shopping, you know what to grab if you're going for that high protein pre or post workout thing. Also just really as a snack, particularly the Misfits balls, they're such a good snack. They're really filling, and where they're small, it's just, they just keep you going. And actually having that fruit sugar in there kind of powers you on a little bit, which I kind of like. It just gets you through the day. Okay, so if you enjoyed the video today, please review or like down below. Also, let us know if you found something that I haven't been able to come across, and just say, please say, comment, if there's a brand that you really like or a particular snack that does the decent amount of protein and the lower calories, then please say, because I know so many of me and my vegan friends are always searching for the next thing and the next thing. Oh, have you tried this? Have you tried this? So hopefully with the LTP community, we can share our knowledge and hopefully save a bit of cash so that we're not all wasting money on things that turn out to be super gross. Okay, so have a lovely day. Speak to you soon. Bye.